Welcome. Tonight, as the world grows quiet, let your thoughts become still. This is a place of peace, a place of gentle Bible stories, told slowly, so your heart can rest. Take a deep breath and let it go. Feel your shoulders soften, your hands grow warm, your breathing slow and steady. Tonight, we journey into God's Word together. Long ago, under a wide and endless sky, the earth stretched out in quiet beauty. The grass moved gently in the wind. Soft hills rolled beneath drifting clouds, and in the evening, stars shimmered like scattered lanterns across the heavens. The breeze carried the scent of earth and wood, and the sound of distant water flowing over smooth stones. Day faded slowly into night, and night slowly welcomed the morning again. Everything moved in calm rhythm. Sunrise, sunset, wind through trees, the steady beating of a faithful heart. And in this world, there lived a man named Noah. Noah was not loud. He was not hurried. He was steady. He walked with God, step by step, day by day. When Noah lifted his eyes to the sky, he saw more than clouds. He saw the faithfulness of the one who made them. When he listened to the wind, he heard a whisper of the Creator's presence. Noah trusted God, even when the world around him felt restless. And one quiet day, as the sky stretched wide and blue above him, God spoke gently to Noah's heart. The world had grown troubled, far from kindness, far from peace. But God's voice to Noah was steady, clear, certain. Noah. There was no fear in that call, only purpose. God gave Noah instructions, careful instructions, loving instructions. He told him to build an ark, a great vessel of wood, strong and wide, built not in panic, but in obedience, built not in chaos, but in trust. Noah did not rush. He did not argue. He did not tremble. He listened. And then he began. The morning sun rose gently over the hills as Noah stepped onto open ground. The land was quiet. Birds traced soft circles in the sky. Grass bent beneath the breeze. Noah placed his hand upon strong wood, smooth, solid, waiting. The building of the ark did not begin with noise. It began with faith. Slowly, carefully, Noah measured. He cut beams with steady hands. He shaped planks with patience. Each strike of his tool was unhurried, each movement intentional. The sound of wood meeting wood echoed softly across the field. Tap, pause, tap, like a calm heartbeat. The ark grew little by little, not all at once, not in a single day, but in steady progress. Morning light warmed the beams. Evening stars watched from above. And day after day, Noah continued. The sky changed colors as seasons passed. Spring breezes, summer sunlight, autumn gold, cool winter air. Through every season, Noah built. Sometimes neighbors passed by. They wondered. They questioned. But Noah's heart remained peaceful. He was not building for applause. He was not building for praise. He was building because God had spoken. And when God speaks, His promises are sure. The ark began to take shape. Tall beams reached upward. Wide floors stretched outward. It stood like a quiet monument of obedience beneath the sky. Birds perched on its edges. Wind moved gently through its frame. And Noah worked, steady, faithful, calm. At night, Noah would rest. He would look up at the stars, those same stars that shimmer above you tonight. He remembered God's faithfulness. He remembered that promises are not rushed. They unfold, like dawn, slowly, surely. And as you rest tonight, remember, God's promises are still written across your sky. The same God who guided Noah, guides you. The same God who spoke clearly then still speaks peace now. The ark continued to grow. Large rooms were formed within it, spaces prepared carefully. Every beam sealed with care, every joint strengthened. Noah's family helped him. His wife moved gently beside him. His sons carried wood with steady arms. Their wives prepared and organized. There was no shouting, no frantic rush, only shared purpose, shared trust. The sun rose, they worked. The sun set, they rested. Over and over, like waves upon the shore. There is something peaceful about faithful work, something steady about obedience. Each plank placed was an act of trust. Each nail secured was a quiet prayer. And slowly, the ark stood complete. It was large, strong, resting solidly upon the earth, a shelter prepared in advance, a promise shaped from wood. And still, the sky above remained wide and open. Clouds drifted softly. Wind whispered through the grass. But change was coming, not in chaos, not in panic, but in fulfillment. God gently brought the animals, 2 by 2. Hooves stepping softly across the ground, feathers fluttering lightly in the breeze, paws padding across earth. There was no confusion, only order, only calm direction. The animals entered the ark, large and small, quiet and strong, and Noah welcomed them, patiently, kindly, steadily. The ark filled with life, with breath, with quiet anticipation. Then one evening, as golden light stretched across the horizon, God invited Noah and his family inside. They entered together, and the door closed. Not slammed, not forced, closed in divine timing. Outside, the wind shifted. Clouds gathered gently at first. A soft drop of rain touched the earth. Then another, and another. Rain began to fall, steady, consistent, like the tapping of Noah's tools so many days before. Inside the ark, there was peace. The sound of rain on wood became like a lullaby, a reminder. God had prepared them. God had provided. God had kept his word. The ark lifted slowly upon rising waters. It did not jerk. It did not tilt wildly. It rose, as if carried by unseen hands, above the earth, above the storm, held safely. Because obedience builds shelter. Because faith builds refuge. Because God keeps his promises. Days passed. Rain continued. But inside, there was calm. Lantern light glowed softly. Animals rested. Noah and his family trusted. Outside, the world changed. But inside, peace remained. Sometimes life feels like that. Storms may rise around you. Winds may shift. But when your heart is anchored in God, there is steady ground beneath you. There is shelter. There is peace. Breathe slowly. Let that truth settle gently over you. Eventually, the rain slowed. The clouds began to thin. Light broke softly through the sky. Waters receded. The ark came to rest. Not abruptly, but gently, upon firm ground. When the door opened, fresh air filled the space. The earth felt new, washed clean, quiet again. Noah stepped forward. He looked across the wide horizon, and there, arching across the sky, a rainbow. Soft colors layered upon blue, a promise painted in light. God's covenant, God's assurance, God's faithfulness. And as you rest tonight, remember, God's promises are still written across your sky. Like that rainbow, his word stretches over your life. Calm, steady, certain. Noah built the ark one plank at a time. He did not see the rain at first. He did not see the rainbow yet. But he trusted the one who sees all things. And maybe tonight, God is building something in you. Patience, strength, faith. Maybe your days feel simple, ordinary, like placing one plank, then another. But nothing built with obedience is ever wasted. Nothing shaped by trust is ever forgotten. God sees every quiet act of faith, every steady step, every gentle yes. Now, let your breathing grow slower. Imagine the ark resting beneath a clear sky, grass swaying softly around it, the air cool and peaceful, stars appearing one by one. The same stars Noah once saw, the same sky stretched above you now. And as you rest tonight, remember, God's promises are still written across your sky. They have not faded. They have not failed. They shine quietly, even when clouds pass by. You are held. You are guided. You are known. Just as Noah was guided, you are guided. Just as the ark was carried, you are carried. Just as the rainbow appeared, hope will appear. So rest now. Let your thoughts drift like soft clouds. Let your heart be steady like the ark upon calm waters. And let God's peace cover you gently, like rain that no longer storms, but softly nourishes the earth. Sleep in that peace. Sleep in that promise. Sleep knowing God is faithful always.